You know, I've always been a person who's been on the side of Preston does not need to reappear in Sisters, even though a lot of fans want him to because they love Destin and want him and Danny back together. But I've always been on the side of nope. I love Trinity's acting, but Preston as a character, don't just take him out. Take him out. And even though he is used on a lesser extent in Zatima, less is more. And the fact that he is being properly utilized in that series compared to Sister says a lot because, hey, from a real world acting standpoint, get your coin, Trinity. The longer you're in the show, I'm pretty sure the more money he was able to make. However, from a fan perspective, I didn't want to see him be used as Danny's punching bag and mistreated over and over and over again. I'd rather see him be used in a way where, hey, he doesn't have to date one of the main women and sisters to be relevant. Zach could use a male friend companion in the series. And in terms of the business sense with Rise Ventures, he is the perfect balancing act or keystone between Zach and Bryce. Now, when it comes to Sisters, yeah, I could see him reuniting with Danny at Zach and Fatima's wedding or something. But in terms of them getting back together, I don't want that. Because to me, Danny, like the other women in this show, have not shown them, well, excluding Fatima, these women in the show haven't really shown themselves to have grown, to have changed their ways, or even regret their choices. And if Preston comes back, I'd love for him to come back in a capacity where Danny is humbled, but not to the point where Preston takes her back, just to see that, oh my God, I had a millionaire in bed with me and I never even knew it. Because I forgot the exact amount, but wasn't it like 3 or 5 million or something like that that Preston wrote a check for to bail out Rise Ventures and become a partner of the business? And it was kind of like a drop in the bucket for him, showing that dude is a multimillionaire. And when it comes down to it, Danny's in a position where, and I'm recording this on October 22nd at 8 a.m. So this is before the new episode drops where Danny might supposedly be getting fired from Higher Airlines. And she got this $75,000 settlement, which I feel like is going to get stolen or blown, aka by Rock and or Tony, or blown as in Tony's going to put it on sports bets. Now, she's going to probably end up broke, maybe, and jobless. Let Preston come in, and I don't know, maybe he's over at Zach's house for something, Zach and Fatima's house for something, and Danny comes in, and then they have a moment. And so what are you doing here, Rodeo? I thought you were in Texas with your wife. Oh, I'm actually here because I'm doing business with Zach. What kind of business do you got? Oh, yeah. Shoveling behind cows and horses and whatnot. Basically, Danny being Danny, showing her whole behind. But in all actuality, Zach doesn't say anything, keeping his word to Preston that he wouldn't tell Danny about, his money situation. Which, honestly, I like that because here's the thing. The thing about it, when Zach came into money, he started using the bank because he had money for a change. So he would go in and open an account with the bank that Maurice and Sabrina worked at. And he made a point to tell Sabrina, oh yeah, feel free to tell your girls about my come up. Now, Zach, that's against policy. Oh, I know you're going to talk about it anyway. And he basically gloated. And then Sabrina told the women about it. And Karen was dumbfounded. So from there, the pregnancy thing came up. And then there was the whole child support. But in Preston's case, he's letting his actions speak for him as opposed to flaunting his wealth around, which is a very good thing. So the look on Danny's face when she eventually finds out, if she finds out, will just be mind blowing, and I'd love it. And it will also be funny if, let's say, Danny saw Preston near Zach and Fatima's house, but not for the reason that she thought. He's actually coming to see Deja, or he's coming out of the door to Deja's side of the duplex. I think that would be hilarious. It would be. But yeah, I don't think Danni and Preston need to get back together. I think if nothing else, Preston ought to appear, but just to show Danni what she had lost, what she had thrown him away for. Remember, she cheated on Preston because at the time they were in a relationship that barely lasted 36 hours. Heck, it wasn't even 24 hours. Heck, it wasn't even 12 hours before Danni was interacting with Tony. So yeah, let Preston show up, but not to get back together with Danni, just to show her what she missed out on due to her reckless behavior. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.